One. And welcome back to another episode of Always Be Looting. I'm Toasty, and joining me is Allie. Hey, Allie.
Hi.
We've also got Carrie. Hi, Carrie.
Hello.
Sarah, with Stone lurking ominously in the background, is also here.
Hi.
And we also have Stone, surrounded by the fire that he started in Sarah's background.
Yep.
You're damn right.
That's
Wow.
all right, yeah.
Uh, yeah. Lost my train of thought already. Okay, cool.
Carrie's got to do the notes.
Yeah.
The recap.
To the observant, you'll notice that Arlie's not with us again this week. She's not feeling well, very last minute, but she'll be back eventually.
Until then, we're just gonna keep dragging around her character
Well,
like a
you guys
lifeless
haven't
husk.
We don't know what's going on yet.
you guys haven't dragged her character around yet.
No,
You
she
just
I mean, we just found it again. So I mean,
exactly. Speaking of all of that, Carrie, why don't you let us know what happened last time?
Okay. So after a full rest, we completed some watches. When the watches were over, Laura is gone. Scorch apparently heard a scuffle during the watches, but he just assumed it was natural nighttime sounds. Pig investigates where Laura was seen last, and it looked like there was a struggle and werewolf tracks were found. Ignacia checks with Kazan to see if he saw anything. Nope. So they all continue to head to a cave
Pig ate the
where
paper. Pig ate the paper. The name
that was the one
on.
from before. We don't have to
That
mention
was
that
the week.
again.
That was the time before.
No,
Billy.
like it's right there in the notes. You ate the paper.
I'm not reading your notes, okay?
I'm just saying, there's important details you're missing.
They can watch the other VOD. Pig, okay, let's see where you lost my train of thought. Okay, let's see. Okay, so they continue to head on to a cave where it looks like Laura was dragged to, and they bring along Kazan and all the gear. They arrive to the cave with the wolf mouth as an opening. Pig stealths ahead and sees some lighting in the opening and brings Ignacia to investigate further. Humans spot them and yells, "Intruders!" and sound the horn and runs towards the mouth of the cave while
It, it
transforming into werewolves.
aroused
What?
everyone in the cave.
Okay. Not my notes, remember. Noteworthy kills. Ignacius fire cone 5 werewolves to their deaths. GG. Scorch becomes unconscious after many attacks and succumbs to the were curse again. The last werewolf's last words were, "When Kuro returns, you're dead." All the enemies perished, so we're all out of combat, and we got some loot.
Hold on,
Pig.
Ignacia tried to kill me. She almost fire breath right after me. Like, don't forget. Like, there was some drama there.
We're fine. Get over it.
Who's doing the recap?
I'm just saying.
Be quiet.
Tell
So
him, Carrie.
Pig hears a faint crying deeper in the cave. And he makes his presence known. They explore the cave and found a woman and caged children and Laura. The woman praying in front of a statue, and it was a statue of a hooded robed woman with a cradling pose and dark wings wrapped around her, which was around a pile of treasure, and says to us, "Kiro's thugs will finish the job." And that's basically where we ended off.
I do want to point out that Scorch was bitten by a werewolf.
I already did. I said succumb to a
But
were curse.
while that was happening, Pig didn't care about that and was just looting. not caring about anyone. Didn't care about Scorch getting bitten. Was just like, oh, what do
You
these
know,
bodies have?
it wasn't really that important because if it was, it would have been in our notes. So let's
Whatever.
let's
You
just move
did.
on.
You.
Let's just
Your
move on.
character is a heartless piece of shit. I want
It's
to make sure
true.
everyone remembers that.
And you're friends with him too, so
and
Right.
we're all buddies.
I know.
Like us three were before, right? And hard to make. And now you know why it was hard to make friends with me. Because I'm a heartless bastard. Oh,
All
Macho
right.
Man, what are you doing down there? Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Hand
so
shandies.
we come back into this whole scenario. Laura Laris is unconscious on the ground of her cage. She's got looks like there's an emptied water skin with a hunk of with a bone of some creature that looks like she had eaten at some point during her captivity. You hear all the children; they're terrified. Some of them are crying. You see one in a cage by himself. The rest are caged off in pairs. Um, you see this human woman in front of the statue praying, surrounded in front of a statue that's surrounded by treasures, and um, Pig and Cyrenik, you notice as you step into this room, um, this smell starts to fill your nostrils. There's something rotting in here. And yeah, you look around for the source of the smell, and behind the statue, that wasn't immediately visible. It's not the area behind the statue isn't as well lit. You can make out two corpses hanging from the walls. There's a man and a woman hanging behind the statue. It looks like they've been dead a while, and you can kind of see many things moving along the surface of these corpses. And yeah, you're greeted by this woman who says, "Kill Stugs will finish you." What do you do?
Listen, lady. Took care of the thugs. That's why we're here. We came to get our friend. Pointing over at Laura, who clearly ate some random thing in the cage.
There's more of us here. Oh, wow. Excuse me. That was not the voice I intended for her.
It's okay.
Do you think that this is everybody that we have? You think this is our entire pack? There's another portion of the pack wandering the forest as we speak. They'll return eventually, and when they do, they'll take care of you.
Oh, you mean the werewolves we also killed outside too? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'm sure there'll be a ton of them coming right back for us. Like, it's great. Whatever. Whatever.
No, there was another pack that left 3 nights ago.
Yes, keep giving me all your plans. Tell us all the movements, the movement patterns. This is great.
They'll be
Appreciate it.
back.
Okay. Back again. Okay.
Listen, what do you want?
Want a friend. She's right there in a cage. The other teen kids in a cage here going on. I don't.
There's 9 of them.
That's fantastic. All right.
I mean, I also like what we really want. What we really want is to get the hell out of wherever the hell we are. We went to sleep, and then the next day we're in this godforsaken land, and we just want to get the hell out of here, man. So that's what we really want.
What we
We
really,
want our
really
friends
want.
back, and then we want to get the hell out of here. Really. At least that's what I want.
No one leaves without Strahd permitting it.
Well,
That's just the way this place works.
well,
Can we take our friend back? Take her out of this cage?
By all means.
I mean, despite all of her rage, she's still just a rat in a cage.
She she stands back, kind of gestures towards the cage. You're free to take her.
Is the
You're,
cage locked? Do you have to unlock the cage for us?
Just break the
And
damn
she,
cage. Just rip it open. Scorch.
it,
Come on.
it's a metal cage. It's like sturdy iron.
Yeah, metal.
She reaches down to a bundle of stuff at her feet and throws the keys towards you.
I catch it. Midair. Okay, I'm going to unlock the cage door.
We were told to let. We were told if anyone comes for her to let them take her. So go.
I nudge Pig. And I'm like, hey, Pig. You see what I see over there? I like gesture towards the statue and like all the stuff around it. You see what I see? Huh? No?
what?
Look around the statue over there. You see it? Look.
So, Pig, there's a bunch of treasure surrounding the
Went
statue.
through this last time.
And there's
Get your shit together, man.
the thing that piques all your interest, because all you're aware of, one of the reasons you needed to come here in the first place before Laura was taken. You're looking for a weapon, and you see the hilt of a sword amongst the various treasures at the foot of the statue.
I'm gonna walk up to the statue and take a closer look at that hilt.
So the woman gets between you. What are you doing? You have your friend. You can go.
Yeah. Look, listen here, lady. We were sent here because we are trying to find something that's going to help us make sure Strahd changes his mind about keeping us here. And I think in this pile of glorious goodies is what we need.
This pile of glorious goodies are offerings to Mother Night, and you can't just take those.
Mother Night, Mother Moon, whatever. Like,
And as you got closer to the statue, you're able to see it in a little bit more detail. Like before, you saw this, it's like this stone statue with vines growing all over it. It's, you assumed it was like a woman based on the presentation of the statue, but she had a hood on. You get closer, you're able to see that the face of this woman isn't a human face; it's a lupine face.
So, are you guys trying to leave here too? Do you want to be here?
That fool Strahd lets us leave as long as uh, as long as we're able to bring something back to him. So we can't.
says
We
he'll
can
let
leave. We've left. We can leave, but Strahd permits us to leave.
When you bring stuff back to him.
Yes.
Like what?
Kind of looks around the room at the kids, at you, at everybody in this group. Things.
What's he doing with the kids? Like what the hell, bro? I mean, so you bring him a kid and then he lets you go and go out in the back to where we're from?
We go back and forth as we please.
Oh. Is it like how does this work? We just want to get the hell out of here. You guys want to do whatever you want to do. You all do what you do. But
They're
you know what would be
bait.
great? A what? Hey, wait, what?
They're bait.
They're bait. Bait for what?
Whoever wants to come, whoever's foolish enough to come and try to rescue them.
Wait, so they're
You mean
bait
like
for
you mean like us?
wait, so to rescue them they're also bait, but what? That doesn't make any sense. They're bait. But we know that they're what?
Hold on. Are you killing time? Because if you're just killing time, like why what like okay, listen,
The
we
school
don't have to
systems here
be enemies
suck.
here, right? We can be on the same team because our goals like align. You want to do what you want to do. We just want to get the hell out of here. If you have a means of getting away, like with an amulet, like a little special portal spell,
I think it's with
cool.
that right
Maybe
there in the middle
maybe
of that pile,
maybe
pig.
you can show us and tell us how that happens and we can figure out our own way.
I'm
We don't
Strahd's
need to
pointing
be
magic.
in
right there.
conflict.
I'm pointing at the hilt in the middle of the pile.
Strahd's magic just lets us walk out. There's nothing special we
Oh,
have to do. We just take the road through the mists and leave.
Well, then we're
well,
gonna go and convince Strahd the same.
Good luck.
All right, and I'm gonna do it with the stuff that's right here, piled in front of the statue, because we were told to come and get it.
okay.
Point of order as a reminder, I actively stayed back last time as a lookout. Just putting it out there.
Okay.
All right,
That's
I'm
why I'm
trying to
going
find
there.
Okay, hold on.
which
Yeah,
statue
yeah,
we
yeah.
talked about, like the tarot card readings.
Because I'm about to say something that may trigger some stuff. Where is Allie? Allie is like not in the cave with us, right?
I am, but I'm down like past the pool, like closer to the mouth of the cave.
Okay, I see you now. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
further
down.
Okay, well, then Allie doesn't hear what I'm about to say. So, Cyrenik, Scorch, how do you feel about them holding children to be used as bait?
I mean, technically they're bait for us, I guess, or I
No.
don't
Well,
know. It
no.
doesn't.
It was Laura here, our friend Laura.
Laura was your friend's here for another reason. We were asked to bring her here.
By
By Lord Strahd.
All right, all right. This statue, who is she?
It's Mother Night.
Other night, man.
All right, all right. Then we were told, like, we had cards. We were given cards, like trading cards. Told us that we would get a weapon that was going to help us, and it belonged to Mother Night, and I think it's right there. So I'm going to take it.
Scorch, I think you should let our friend go.
You
Okay.
are. The woman kind of just smiles and says, "You're free to take whatever you want from there, and the misfortunes that come with it."
Sounds like a plan. We're already misfortunate enough to be here. I reach in, I grab the sword hilt or whatever it is. I'm assuming it's a sword because it was a sword of memory. Sort of
Yes.
thing. I'm reading the card thing from session 4. Anyway, so I go in, I grab the hilt, and I pull it out of the pile.
Comes out free and clear.
Peg, I think this is what we were looking for.
Okay.
Are you grabbing
Okay.
anything else from there, or just the sword?
Well, right now I got the sword. I'm going to stow the sword in, like, sheath it or whatnot. But I'm going to look around at the rest of the pile of stuff.
It's 1 minute while I tell you what happens.
Okay.
So one thing that you notice as you reach in and grab the sword, it's like I said, it comes out of the pile free and clear. There's no blade to the sword, not immediately. Um, as you draw the sword further out, it starts see this bit of energy start to erupt from the blade, and it glows brighter as you draw it out, and it grows. It's about a 3-foot blade of light.
It's a grower, not a show.
Um,
And he suddenly starts yelling out, "Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Ho!" Right? My wrestler was up, so
yeah, and as you draw the blade out, as you draw the sword out, the light starts shining. It's a bright light, goes about 15 feet in any direction. The corpses along the back of the wall are lit up in incredible detail. You see now that like the moving on those bodies was just thousands of maggots just going in and out of the body, devouring the body. And some of them are dripping
Delicious.
off. See one like as you draw as the sword starts to light up the room, you see one maggot kind of just push its way through what's left of this person's eye. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have in your possession the Sun Sword.
Ooh.
I will link it in chat for. I'll link it in our chat for everybody to look at, and
that's the
then
sword of omens, man.
you can decide who it goes to from there. Um, but yeah, you have that in your possession now.
Where are you linking it?
In ABL crew chat.
Oh, I can't click off to. You have to do it in the session chat.
Okay, I will do that then.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
Attaboy.
There.
Attaboy. He's learning.
Yeah, we're not going to see him go through his Gmail at some point while we're talking.
Yeah.
And Pornhub. Jesus. The hell. Although, is that anyways.
All right. So, do I need to just currently add this to my inventory or something, or?
Well, you guys got to figure out who is actually going to be using this sword. That's why I haven't added it to anybody's inventory yet.
Gotcha. But I'm the one holding it at the moment, so.
Yeah.
It's sentient.
Yeah, and as the light. Let's see, hold on.
Oh.
So, as the light shines bright, you hear a voice in your head. So, and it says,
Hey.
Oh wait, no, you don't hear a voice. Sorry. Um, you just feel this strong, um, this strong pull towards this blade is urging you uh to go towards Castle Ravenloft and and take care of Strahd. There's no voice or anything that enters your head. You're just suddenly filled with that. With previously, you had wanted to negotiate with Strahd to try to get your way out of here. Now you're just obsessed with the idea of killing him for a brief moment.
I don't know about the rest of you, but now that I am holding this sword, I really want to kill Strahd. Just putting it out there. I really want to decapitate that mother.
Well, I mean, like,
The woman says, "Many have tried, few. Many have tried, none have succeeded. Few have managed to escape with their lives."
No time like the present. Pig. What do you think? Should I grab any more of this stuff that's here at the pile?
well, so I mean, like, what's your name? Sorry, like my memory is like a pig. It's just terrible, you know. Like
Pigs
I
are
mean, I
very
don't.
smart creatures, pig.
Yeah, well, we're very smart, but we can't remember anything. Like I don't know if my name is spelled with Pig, Pag, Peg. I don't know.
I am Zuleika.
Zuleika. Okay.
Yeah, it's Zuleika.
Now, can you tell me, are you tired of Strahd? Like, do you want to like do your own thing?
Tired of the hold he has on my kin.
Right. So it seems like this guy is kind of bad news. This guy is a control freak. I personally like to be out in the woods. You know, I met my two friends here, and yeah, okay, pulled me out of my shell. But nobody controls good old Pig. Damn it!
That pig,
And
you know who doesn't control us?
we got to
Not with this
meet
baby.
two new friends because of Strahd. But you know, that's about the only good thing that happened because of this whole mess. What about? What about? You know, you said that people have tried. Have you tried to take them out? Huh? Listen, my
Hero,
charisma is terrible, so I'm being as effing annoying as possible. I'm probably not the best person to be doing this. As an FYI, trying to get this hoo ha on our side, and maybe giving Strahd something to think about. I have my Macho Man up so she can't hear this. Maybe giving her Strahd something to think about besides us. You know, two fronts, three fronts, four fronts, and then we come on in and you can take your sun sword and shove it up his arse, and then off we go. Just saying, but my charisma is terrible and I'm trying to be my character. This may not end well.
my concern is only in uh, making sure Emil is safe. I could give a damn what happens to you or Strahd or anybody else here.
Wait, who? Who's
My
safe?
my husband, Emil.
A meal.
Macho Man's up. Did we kill this guy?
I was
Oh
just
shit.
thinking that. So, as I'm staring at this unsword and looking at it and be like, this thing's pretty cool. Uh, where's Emil now?
Uh, Kirill took him on a hunt.
Oh, thank Christ. I don't know who Christ is, but Scorch, are you gonna let our friend go so at least she doesn't have to sit there in the cage? Hey, Laura.
Is she awake?
She's unconscious.
Hey,
Oh,
Okay.
hey, pig.
So I'm
oh.
gonna go take her and put her on my shoulder and take her out of that cage.
Pig, is there anything else here in this pile of goodies you want me to grab while I'm over here?
You see quite a pile of stuff there. There's just a whole bunch of coin there. There's at a quick glance, there's at least 20 gems there. There's some jewelry. You see an ivory, looks to be like an ivory drinking horn with something carved into it. And you'll see looks to be a censer. The thing that you have in churches to like where they use to like burn incense and carry it around.
Oh, I was like, what
Um,
the frick are you talking about?
looks like it's made of like electrum with some platinum uh, embedded into it.
So nothing happened when Scorch opened the cage
No,
and took out Laura
well,
Laris.
yeah,
Okay, I
yeah,
just want to make
Laura's
sure that we're
free and
all
clear.
free and clear. And where is Ignatia?
She's out front. Remember, she was watching guard. Like we're back here. We're collecting our things and what we need to, so we can get out and get on with this quest, man. So once again, pig, do you want me to grab anything here? Like, look, there's a really cool drinking horn right here.
Are there any diamonds
There's a whole
in
bunch of
those gems we can
gems.
see? No, 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 no. Specifically, because this I
um,
remember. Are there
you,
diamonds?
I count 4 diamonds amongst that pile that
Can
you can
we
see.
have those?
I
Or
If
reached
we
down and I
have
grabbed the 4 diamonds.
okay,
Does anything happen?
no,
so Zuleika, you said we're allowed to kind of go through all this stuff and take what we want?
you're free to take what you want and any of the misfortunes that come with it.
Can you tell us which misfortunes are gonna happen, or like what?
That is the will of Mother Night.
Oh my god. Is there a way to get Mother Night on our side without being cursed with this curse? You know. Are you able to help our friend? Because our two friends got cursed with this too.
I
You
I have
know.
I have no such capabilities.
Can you at least help them to like control it so they don't just do it in the middle of the night and then we have to worry about somebody trying to bite my ass? Because, I'm pretty succulent. My name is Pig after all. And I wiggle my ears a little bit if I can.
In my um based on the time we've spent with your friend, um she seems to have it under control.
Oh.
Um your friend, your large friend here, has he transformed yet? Has he gone through the first transformation?
Not that we've seen.
I look over at Scorch.
I mean, he's been infected for maybe an hour at this point, and
I'm
no, he
looking at
has not
that
transformed.
sensor thing at this point. I'm just like dangling it over there. I'm like, it's kind of cool.
Okay. If he hasn't transformed, um, removing the curse is removing the curse is going to be the best course of action before he's transformed. If he transforms at any point, it becomes a lot harder to remove it and even more difficult to control it.
You said that there was folks coming back.
They should have been
Wonder.
back.
Uh-oh. Well. So, you know, I would say, we didn't really know that we were kind of on the same side here. I'm gonna be honest. I thought you were kind of more with Strahd and
My pack is with Strahd.
but you are not.
I just do what Emil. I just do what Emil tells us to do. He's our leader.
But what about Kirill? I thought Kirill was your leader.
Oh, sorry, name's reversed.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Kirill. All right, back up. So, uh, and if somebody were to take out Kirill, would that be you in charge? You know, because if you scratch our back, we can scratch yours, kind of deal. But not with your claws, because I don't want to get cursed either.
Emil would be the likely leader of the pack.
And let me ask you, would you be open to, you know, helping us deal with Strahd? And then Strahd wouldn't have any control over any of y'all. Oh,
If we were free of Kirill, Emil and I would just leave.
While this conversation's happening, I'm just dangling the censure, and then I reach down and pick up the drinking horn and pretend like I'm drinking out of it, dangling the censure.
So just to be clear, Cyrenix's the only one that's grabbed anything, right?
correct.
Yeah, because I'm carrying a body.
I'm still guarding the closer to the entrance of the cave, exit, whatever.
Like, do you see that we can, like, our goals kind of align here ish, or they sort of cross paths? Like your end goal may be
They
different than ours, but
they cross paths in that neither of us have love for Strahd. I can leave.
well, yeah, but he's still got control over you and your husband, and there's no way he's gonna let that go unless somebody deals with him, and
We've
that's
been
gonna be
able.
us.
He's already granted us the ability to leave. We can leave
Yeah,
right
but
now
you're still under his control.
while we're
Control.
here.
So
We'll
you
just
can
leave
leave
and
and
not
never
come
come
back.
back. Yeah, but then how? But what's to stop him from doing to you what he did to us? All of a sudden, boop,
His
we're here.
power is here in Barovia.
But then how did he get us here? Which boop? I mean, it was him. So what's
Jaboopy?
there to say that he couldn't do that to you? He can do it. I say, we all hook up. Well, maybe not like that, but if you want
Craig!
to.
Craig, you just need to have a few
But
drinks out of this drinking horn here first.
if
Glug
if if
glug.
if we all can work together here, you know,
His power is
we can take out Kirill. We can work together to have your pack help us out to take this bastard out, and then you don't have to worry about him ever coming back and dealing with you. Ever.
his
Ever.
power is not His power does not bring people here. He needs help to bring people here.
Then who brought us here?
So who brought it? Yeah.
That's the question. Who could bring us here?
Do you know who brought us? Do you know how people are brought here?
The Vistani help bring people here. The werewolves, our pack helps bait people into coming here. He has many ways to bring people here.
Well, that doesn't help at all.
I'm just gonna go out of character for a minute here and remind all of you of how you got here. You were escorting a caravan, and the people you were escorting disappeared overnight.
The Vistani. Fucker. Sorry, excuse me.
You're gonna get punched.
I'm putting the sunshine in my backpack in the drinking horn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you what. They're Vilaki or Varenki or Varuki or whatever your name is here. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Zuleika.
Zuleika. Sorry, Zoraki. Okay, so like we're just gonna take what we want. I'm gonna tell you that I am sure our paths are gonna cross again, and I would urge you to remember what we're doing right here and make the correct decision and err on our side. And I start looking through this stuff. Is there anything in there that would pop out to Pig as like a I'm gonna grab the diamonds unless
I got the diamonds already.
So while you're going through it, you find 3 more diamonds worth about 100 each.
So
I give them to Cyrenik.
You also find a finely detailed cloak pin. It's inlaid with shards of jet. You guess it's worth about 250 gold. And amongst all that, you find just a whole bunch of copper. There's about there's a couple thousand pieces worth of copper at least. Just about 1,000 pieces worth of silver, and there's you would guess around 200 pieces of gold. What you're noticing about all these pieces of money, you're finding gold minted from all over the place. Nothing native to Barovia. You're finding something from Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, and just all foreign currency.
I am going to pick up the cloak pin, and I'm going to say, Cyrenik, Scorch, stay here. I'm going to go get Ignatia. She should absolutely be over here too. I'm going to switch with her because I'm done with Zuleika, who feels like she wants to always be in somebody's boot heel. And if you want to eat shit, then you can keep eating shit, or you can look at the chance that you have in front of us and kick some ass. But no, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna walk out and head to Ignatia.
I'm going through and picking up the gold pieces. How much gold pieces did you say was there?
After you go through all of it, you find about 250 gold.
Okay.
And as far as silver goes, there's 900 silver and 4,500 pieces of copper.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pick up the silver. And how much copper? I'll pick that up too.
4,500.
All right.
And mixed amongst all that other stuff, you find 30 smaller gemstones. None of them diamond. It's like ruby, sapphire, and stuff like that. You find 30 more gems. They're worth about 50 gold apiece.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna pick up those gems and throw them in the backpack. So I'll just do what? Add custom. I'll just do 30 gemstones.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what was there now.
All right. Well, I put the I just put in a general censure into my backpack, but
Yeah, and that's fine. But here's all the details for everything there.
all right. So I grabbed all the money there. We already have the diamonds. So is the gemstones here? So
It's just assorted gems like
so
ruby, sapphire, emeralds.
all right. So am I? So how do you want me to do it? Am I just adding the gems, or am I adding the gold here?
Um, added as 30 gems.
Okay.
Just with 50 gold, worth 50 gold each. Okay. While you guys were having this conversation with Zuleika, we're gonna go over to Ignatia,
Pledge.
who is keeping watch. Ignatia, uh, you're standing there keeping watch. You hear you hear what sounds like the rapid flutter of dozens of wings um, coming into the cave, and you hear them stop, and uh, you listen out for a little bit. Don't hear anything for quite a while until you hear like some soft footsteps coming towards you. Um, you see as you look towards the entrance to the cave, you see this tall, uh, tall man. He's maybe like 6'2", 6'3". Um, pale complexion. Uh, he's he's uh, reasonably well built. Not he's not like super strong. He doesn't appear to be super strong or anything, but he's not a lanky individual by any means. He seems to be he's well dressed. He's got like a fine tunic on, the emerald cloak around his shoulders, and yeah, he walks up to you with no like nothing indicating that he's like attempting to be stealthy or anything like that. He just walks up to you very calm and collected. No sign of aggression. And he says, Ignatia, I presume? Does a little bow.
What makes you think that's my name?
This is just what I've been told.
By who?
By my patron.
Who is your patron?
He's the lord of these lands.
Who do you feel is the lord of these lands?
Lord Strahd.
I don't know why Strahd would think that's my name. What is your name?
I am Sasha.
How do you say that? How do you say that? How do you spell that?
Sacha.
What are you doing out and about at this time, Sasha?
I've been instructed to find you and your friends, Laura, Peg, Scorch, and Cyrenik and extend an invitation on behalf of my lord.
And I'm at this point, I'm doing my best to not change my facial features at all upon hearing Sasha say each of our names. Trying to play like, I'm not trying to confirm that that's our names and who they have Sasha has found.
That is something I would never be able to do because I'm like dying over
I
here.
mean, I've got some persuasion,
Shit.
I've got some deception.
Gotcha.
I've got like
Gotcha.
I'll roll if you want me to roll.
I'm sitting back here like, oh.
No, I'm good for now.
Okay. Why does Strahd have you out trying to find these people?
I've been sent to find you because he wishes to extend an invitation to you and your friends to have a conversation.
Assuming that we are who you think we are, why would that group of people want to have a conversation with Strahd at this time?
Because it is his understanding that you wish to not be here anymore. You wish to return home. That is something that he might be able to assist with.
But does anyone ever really want to be here? These lands are pretty gloomy. I feel like you could say it to anyone, honestly.
I assure you that many people in this land wish to be here and have chosen to stay here.
Do you wish to be here?
This place is my home.
Fair. But why would this group okay, so Strahd wants to talk to this group of people. Why should this group of people trust Strahd?
You've already met with other people who have struck deals with my lord. They've reached certain agreements with him and have been allowed to leave if they choose. You've met with the Vistani. They struck a deal. They and their people struck a deal with him many years ago, and have been permitted to leave. You could have the same opportunity.
I gotta be honest with you, Sasha. I have met many people out and about. There are very few people I actually trust. I don't know why. Even if you had listed my name at all in that group of names, I don't know why I should trust Strahd.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Sure. What is my wisdom saving throw? Oh, -1. Great. A 3.
Okay.
Dummy.
Listen, let's not continue under this illusion that you're not who I'm looking for. I know who you are. I know your friends are further into this cave. I know you came here trying to find Laura. let's stop playing these games. I'm just here to offer an invitation. You can refuse. But Lord Strahd promises no matter the results of this conversation, you will be able to leave Ravenloft safely. No harm will come to you.
I have a hard time trusting anyone that would hold people in a town against their will.
I do not pretend to understand his motivations. I do know that this pack, whom you and your friends seem to have taken care of, have been allowed to leave. They leave freely whenever they choose. The Vistani are allowed to leave and trade with the peoples of Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter.
Yes, but at what price?
I'm not aware of the agreements that they came to with him. You'd have to ask that. You'd have to ask him, or if the Vistani or the pack want to share that information, you can attempt to get it from them. My end, they don't give that information up lightly.
Do you have this invitation in writing somewhere so I can look at it and keep it as you leave?
Yeah. So he takes out a letter. It's sealed with wax, and returns, and he hands it over to you, um, in like large handwriting, and it's fanciful and just beautiful looking. It's got the names of all of your party written there.
Sorry. All that I can see, I know you said it's all nice and large and pretty, but I am picturing a scroll in crayon with our names on it, in big letters and little letters, and like that. A peg can come, Agnès Chateau, on this big, nice, fancy scroll. End of. Sorry. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, the writing is like I said, it's large and loopy, and um, like thick, some thick lines in there. It's written in red, um, but the red has a sparkle and a shimmer to it, um, almost as if somebody's ground jewels or glass into this ink and like included that in its writing.
My last question for you before you do leave. How did you know I was here?
Another one of another two other of my compatriots have had arranged for Laura to be here. We knew you would come for her eventually.
I want to be super intimidating in this moment because I'm not very happy. So I'm assuming the burnt corpses are still on the ground by the mouth of the cave, right?
Oh yeah, you guys can clean up.
Okay, so I thought, oh, you mean the one that is what was it? One of the burnt, charred corpses outside this cave? Because I took care of them.
I assure you that none of my compatriots would have been here for this.
Well, I think it would be best if you, and I, again, if you want me to roll intimidation or persuasion or whatever, let me know. But I would say thank you for this invitation and for the information. But I think it's best you leave right now.
I understand. If you choose to accept this offer, simply present this letter at the gates of Ravenloft, and Lord Strahd will speak to you then.
I will keep that in mind.
And with that, he wanders off. Um, as he, are you watching him leave?
Oh yeah. Like I will not turn my back on him until he is completely out of my eyesight.
Okay. So he starts walking towards the cave mouth, turns the corner, and he leaves your line of sight then. But as soon as he turns the corner, you hear again that flutter of dozens of wings.
Dozens of wings. That's not scary at all. So at this point, are the dozens of wings out of my sight?
Yeah, you didn't see anything. You only heard the dozens of wings. You didn't see what was attached to that sound.
Okay. Are the sound of the dozens of wings that clearly happened before this Sasha appeared, are is it out of my ear sight?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for another like minute or two, just make sure the coast is clear. Tell Kazan to stand watch, and then go to the back cave to tell everyone what just happened.
Okay. Yeah, and I think at this point is when you and Pig would have intersected.
Hey, I was just coming to get you.
I'm coming to get you guys.
Uh,
We
there's
should
this crazy. What?
we should all
You
meet up.
first. Yeah. There's a crazy chick back here. Like she seems. I don't know. You've got to come see this. I'm tired of her. I was gonna actually relieve you. There's some like treasure and stuff, and I don't know what's going on over there. But I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy Kazan.
No, we all need to talk together because I'm gonna take watch.
Oh. Oh.
Let's go together.
Okay.
At this point, do I know Laura's unconscious? Do I know that I can't remember if I know at this point that Laura was here.
I don't believe you knew that.
No.
Okay.
And I'm not saying anything.
Okay. All right, let's go back to the cave.
All right, I pig follows.
No, well,
Okay.
I have not been in this cave. You lead the way, pig.
Oh, well, all right. Follow me.
I'm gonna shake my head as I
And I
follow him.
like with my shoulders. Do, 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 do. And my ears are flapping. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right. I bring her back. Hey, Ignatia.
And as soon as I see Laura over, um, my brain just shut off. Thank you, Scorch's shoulders. I'm like, Carrie's shoulders. What's Carrie's name? Damn it, Scorch's shoulders. Like Ignatia is going to react super quickly, be very pissed, see Zulika, and like just eyes ablaze, like get a fire ready, like I'm ready to attack. I'm very unhappy.
Roll intimidation.
Okay. That I can do. Dirty 20.
Didn't we have a conversation about Dirty 20
It's entirely
No.
this week?
possible.
Yeah,
Well, this week, I don't know about this week.
in Raid or something. Anyway, okay.
Um,
Allie and her
so
Dirty 20s.
so Zuleika clocks you reacting this way, and you hear this like deep girl like growl before she realizes like the show force that you're displaying and backs down.
What happened to Laura?
She she ate earlier. She was I don't know where she got that water skin. Shortly after she ate, she went to sleep. That's all I know.
Give me one reason I shouldn't turn you to a fiery corpse right now.
You because if you hurt me, Emil and the rest of the pack will descend on you with a fury you cannot imagine.
Are you talking about the pack that's already dead outside? Because we took care of that.
No, we've been. There's another. This isn't the entire pack. You think all of us are going to be here at once? You've got another thing coming. There's at least a dozen more of us.
And why did I just have a conversation with someone who knows all of our names and knows we were here? You want to tell us about that too?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Who's Sasha? And as I tell him this, like I'm gonna take like the letter or the invitation and like hand it to who's closest to me at this point. I didn't actually move my character. I
I
followed
moved my
Pagan.
character back. I'm hanging out by the stairs.
Let's see, where's Scorch? I'm probably gonna be. Well, the chick's right. I don't remember where the chick is. Whatever, I'm right there. Whoever is closest to me in our group. Toasty, you can tell me who you think
I
that is. Like,
assume it would be Cyrenik because he was at the treasure pile.
I'm gonna hand Sarah Nick the invitation that Sasha gave me as I'm talking to Zuleka, just super pissed at so many things right now.
She looks at the letter. Well, I assume that Sasha is a servant of Strahd based on that letter. That is the seal of Strahd. I have not spoken to the Sasha before. Interaction with Strahd or any of his cronies typically done through Kirill.
And who is that?
He's the leader of this pack.
And is it one of the corpses outside? Or is it someone else who's going to be corpse soon?
Was like I was just still like eyeing you nervously, like just looking nervously at everybody else that's in this room. Like she's fully recognizes that she could die at any moment. um, Kirill took a number of us on a on a hunting party several nights ago. So he's not among any of this carnage.
If I spare your life right now and we leave, can you
I've
give
already,
me any assurances that we'll be safe
I've
from
already,
further pack members attacking us?
I have no control over the pack. That's
But
that's Kirill's. They all listen to Kirill.
Can
I've
you
already
help
told your
cure
friends that you
Scorch?
can leave.
Can you cure Scorch?
I don't have. That's not within. That's not within my capabilities.
At this point, I'm going to look at the party to kind of get a vibe on if I should be calming down and if they're chill at this moment or not.
Pig's
'Cause
face is all stank because I hate this stupid Zoolander biatch because she's all like, no, I can, we're in control, we can go leave. Yeah, arrow to the face, right? So I've got stink face on. So that's what you're getting from me. I don't know about the other two. I'll let them speak.
That would be where
Well,
either Scorch or Cyrenix speak.
I've been
like at
just
this
hearing Laura and just watching all the conversations going on.
can I see any emotion on your face?
No,
Okay.
he's just a straight face.
What
That's
about
fair.
you, Cyrenix?
damn.
Smug.
I didn't actually hear the word that came out
I
of your
didn't
mouth.
hear a thing he said either. Yeah.
Oh,
It sounded like mud.
so smug.
I am going to spare your life, and we are going to leave. When you do see Kiro, please share this with him that I spared your life willingly. I'm gonna kind of lower my hand. I'm gonna cool the fire in my eyes a little bit, and I would hope that in the future we would be attacked by less of your kind because it has happened multiple times, and multiple of us have gotten the curse. We're very done with it.
You guys were attacked once.
A couple times,
No,
'cause
you attacked the
To
second
be
time.
fair, she can say whatever the hell she wants. She can lie through her teeth. As far as we're concerned, we were attacked 20 goddamn times. Tell them to knock the shit off. It doesn't matter if we were attacked once. F that. It could be a different tribe. I don't care. Get this pack to stop. Bam.
Bam.
He fired up. I hate this zoo chick. Ah, man.
Taking your pile
I'm
of
so
shit
mad.
here. It's in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at
Ignition.
Cyrenix. Did we get what we needed from the damn tarot cards? Can we go? We need to talk.
I pull out the sun sword to show her. I'm like, oh, we got it. We got it.
That saber is very full of light.
We can't
Oh.
see it.
Damn it.
There you go. All right, let's go.
This
We're just
thing,
gonna
but
leave the
not this.
kids here?
Oh,
Fuck.
are there kids here? Ignatia
are
is so
9 of
blind
them.
with rage that she doesn't know that.
There are 9 of them.
Oh, that's. Ignatia's gonna stop and be like, and look back at Zulika. Why do you have kids in cages?
Teen kids in a cage.
I've. They're here as bait. It's
Uh-huh.
For what?
to bring people here. Doesn't matter who.
For who?
We've, for Lord Strahd.
Why does Strahd? You know what? Never mind. Release the kids. We're taking them with us.
I pull out my bow.
I have keys. I don't know if they work on the cages for the kids. So I'll give you the keys.
Zuleika, just like fully acknowledging that there is no arguing with any of you right now. She wants to stay alive. Just steps aside and lets you open the cages.
Are these keys going to open the cages?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to open the cages. I mean, I'm probably. Do I look like. Do you feel like I'm a scary looking presence to these kids being a chromatic dragon?
Like one like 100%. Like all of you are terrifying to these children right now. Anybody here is terrifying to these children. Right
Even
now.
me? Even Pig?
Especially you.
Oh, y'all are covered in blood and gore.
That's true.
I had it coming.
All right. So as with each child, I'm gonna kind of lower my body down, make it look a little bit smaller. Very,
Jameer.
as I would in my real life. I'm anything but demure. But I'm gonna make my body, kind of smaller, kind of get down on their level and be like, "We're here to free you. We're not gonna hurt you. If you would like to be free, I'm going to open this cage. Go stand by that pig-looking thing over there. We're gonna all gather up and we're gonna all leave together."
I wave. Eh.
I
Make
figured
a
pig's the less intimidating out of all of us.
make a persuasion check for me, please.
19.
Okay, so you go through cage by cage. As you get to this cage here, you unlock the cage. The kid stands to the corner of it. He's like visibly terrified of you.
Fair.
As you like, how do you just open the cage and stand back, or what do you? How are you doing this?
I'm gonna open the cage, and when I see this kid is still terrified, I'm gonna actually, because I have not done this yet, and I have the ability, I'm gonna prestidigitate myself, so like any blood and anything is gone,
Okay.
and I am going to stand back. I'm not gonna reach my hand out. I'm just gonna stand back, open the cage, and say, "I know I look a little scary, and you've probably been through hell, but we're going to help you. If you would like to leave this cage with the rest of the others, you're welcome to leave it. I can help you, or you could do it on your own. It's up to you. Or you can stay here if you're happy you're here. I'm not going to force you."
This kid looks up towards the other kids, and towards the other children, towards Zuleika, and starts to get up and walk towards the entrance of the cage. Peg, make a perception check for me, please.
Whoa, excuse me. I'm sorry. Apparently, I can't breathe anymore. I've forgotten how. Regular perception. All right, +6. That would be a 13 in total.
You notice as this kid starts to like walk towards the entrance of his cage, the other children are backing away.
Huh? Okay.
I'm gonna put myself in between this kid and the rest of the kids.
You didn't see that. Pig did.
Oh, I didn't see it. Good call. Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, that's weird. Okay. Let's go.
Still maintaining eye contact with this kid. Ignatia?
Yeah, I'd probably. Well, no. Like I feel like at this point, like I've given them the option, and I don't want to maintain too much eye contact and scare the kid.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I probably like have taken a step back and just trying to see in my like peripheral, like if I can tell what's happening. Eye contact can be scary, or it could be a good thing. Depends on the situation.
Make a perception check for me, please.
25.
Oh. All right. As you're like just trying to keep the kid at your peripherals, you hear this low growl, and the kid jumps at you, transformed.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Do. That's a good question. I can use cantrips out of combat, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Are there, just because I just picked this up because I missed this from the past, are there any non-magical flames in this area?
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of torches all over the place.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna use the cantrip control flames. You choose a non-magical flame that you can see within range if it's within a 5 foot cube. And like my whole thing I'm trying to do, because like I don't want to hurt the kid, but I want to kind of scare it off. And so I'm taking, instead of using my own magical flame that's probably going to hurt it, I'm bringing that flame from a torch in front of me to hopefully scare off this kid.
That's control flame, right?
Yes.
Let me see what. Remind myself of what that does.
I posted it in roll 20.
Okay.
Well, I guess that would only work if there's like wood or something in front of me, right?
Yeah, and his cage, notably, is the only other cage in this. They just the other children were kept in like makeshift wooden cages. His and Laura's were the only one made of metal.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna cast my cantrip firebolt.
Okay. Okay. Roll to attack.
17.
Oh, that hits.
All right.
Um,
10. Do you want me to roll for damage?
it's 1d10, right? Is
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead and roll.
1.
Wow.
I mean,
Hey, I mean, in all reality, I didn't want to hurt the kid anyway, so it makes sense. The dice
didn't
understand.
want to. Harsh reality of this is that they're children.
It was only 1 point.
Yep, they have 1 hit point.
Fuck. Well,
So yeah, your flame connects with him as he's mid jump and catches him square in the chest. He's like fully transformed at this point. He's just like a small little werewolf, still, you know,
Like a
with all the
corgi.
inherent
A puppy.
dangers
It's
that
a
come with being
corgi
a werewolf.
jumping at you.
But yeah, he falls to the ground like charred and burnt, and he's gone.
Like I was on edge already from everything with Laura. I got attacked, and my blood was still boiling. It's just it happened.
I look at the corpse, the charred corpse, and I'm like, wow, Ignatia. Whoa. That's a
This is what happens when you piss me off.
noted.
Okay. All right. Well, you've collected Laura and you've pilfered some of the treasure. What would you like to do?
We need to go somewhere where we can talk, guys,
About your
and also
pedicide
figure out
here?
what and also figure out what we're shut up. Also figure out what we're doing with these children. And at this point, like,
I mean,
because they saw,
you just
on,
killed one. I mean, is that what we're doing with them?
hold
Or
on,
just...
hold on. So I killed the one that Pig saw that the other kids were scared of. Like at this point, the kids see me do this. How did they react to this?
Like it's a mix of relief and like and terror. So on the one hand, this child clearly like intimidated these kids in some way. Um, but they've also just seen somebody that they've been trapped with murdered and burned, with seemingly no remorse.
Fair.
Like a second thought wasn't given to killing him.
Pig and Cyrenik, you lead the way out of the cage or out of the cave. Scorch, you go next. I like the kids will be up with Pig and Cyrenik. I'm gonna actively stay behind Scorch and put myself like some distance between me and the kids. That way, the ones who are scared are not seeing me, and then the other ones will maybe take comfort that I'm protecting the rear.
So you want to send a bunch
Oh,
of kids with a priest?
no.
Is that
Wait,
what
wait,
you're
wait.
talking about?
No. Wait. What? Wow. Okay. No, you're a paladin. You're not a priest.
No.
Okay.
he's a
Anyways.
he's a cleric.
No.
He's
Clear.
a
Oh
cleric.
shit, you're a cleric. Oh, fuck. Okay. Anyways, hold on. I thought we only let one child go and we killed them. We let them all go?
Yeah, they're all with you now, buddy.
Like the
And then
fucking Pied
just one
killed
of them
one of
jumped out. Okay, because to me it looked like I heard one came out because we're gonna let the first one out, and then all the other kids were like, "Uh-oh," and they backed up, right?
No, yeah. So
Because that's how I'm like, oh,
the way it happened, all the other kids, like the pairs, were let go first, and they were
fair enough.
near you.
Okay, all right. All right. I lead the kid. Tell me how. And I
And some of the kids are like, there's like some deep trauma amongst these kids right now. You don't know how long they've been trapped for. They
come
are
on.
skittish, and like as you're walking through this cave, like any like unexpected noise, um, starts some of them like whimpering and crying.
Oh, don't
And
cry.
they're just like some of them are like desperately clinging on to each other, just for like comfort.
Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea because if one of you gets taken, the other one's gonna go with them. So
Jesus
maybe don't
Christ,
grab each other
Pig.
too. Just
Pig.
come follow us.
Oh my God, Pig.
Charisma, I don't know what it is.
Thank
Come
God
on,
you've
man.
never had spawn. Little piglets.
So two of the kids, um, upon hearing you say that, Pig, just like bolt ahead. They don't want anything to do with you.
What?
They're there. They are.
I never said I'd do anything. I'm yelling at him. I'm here to protect. We let you go.
Pig, go after him. Go after him. Run. Run after him.
Ah. Ah.
Uh, run.
Ah. We still have these kids here. These guys here are all good. Guys and girls. Yeah.
All right. So you get to the front of the cave. The two kids that ran away are just sort of standing, like, terrified of Kazan. It's like they rounded a corner and like ran right into him, and they're like trying to figure out what to do now because Kazan's just keeping guard and like trying to keep them from escaping.
Attaboy.
And they look like terrified of Kazan, but also they're terrified of what could still be in that cave. And this scary little pigman who's like putting these strange images in their head. Oh.
Are these some of the kids that were scared of me too?
I mean, oh yeah, like all these kids were terrified of you after seeing what had happened.
I think the kids are afraid of all of us because of how we look.
Why would they be
Stupid
afraid of me?
kids.
I'm a priest.
You know what they're afraid of.
I'm just gonna
Pigging?
from a
I mean,
distance.
pegging? I mean,
From a distance. I'm just gonna say it's okay. He's with us. He's gonna help protect us. I know we look a little scary, and you've been through a lot, and I am so sorry. But we want to try to get you home to your family, if you will give us a chance. I will use whatever charisma or persuasion or whatever if needed.
Make another persuasion check for me.
$17.
Okay. They seem assured at the very least that they don't believe you're gonna harm them anymore.
That's a win.
They're still obviously terrified. Like these kids have been through a lot. A lot of them are like none of them has said a word since you've taken them out of their cage. And
I think we need to get these kids back to the town. I don't know if we want to backtrack that much, but also I don't know what else to do with them right now. Thoughts?
I'm just walking along to the front of the cave. Do, 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 do.
so I'm at the front of the cave. Is there, like, I'm gonna like.
We're in the front. Scorch is middle, and Ignatia's pulling up with the rear to make sure we're all as a group. It's sort of like being on a school outing in like grade 1, you know?
Okay, so do I have to move everyone's fucking character?
no, I honestly we don't need the map view anymore.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
So what do we think, everyone? What are we need to get these children to safety?
They need to get
To
themselves.
some
We have to get to the Wizard of Wines. Like, you all just started taking up like babysitting duty. Like, we don't have time for this. First, we're saving kids. Like, we gotta point them on the way and say, like, go that way, and we gotta get moving. Don't put your hands up, Pig.
They're kids.
Yeah, guess what? So what? Like, we gotta get moving here.
No.
Does Saranic still have the urge to go to the castle?
Yeah.
Like, we
Yeah,
gotta get a move on here. We've
yeah,
got an
but we
invitation.
don't know that, right?
We got an invitation. We gotta get the Strahd. We gotta get to the Wizard of Wines. We got a lot of things we gotta do, and we don't have time to backtrack all the way to some fucking town, drop these kids off, and hopefully their parents are just ready to accept them. I mean, they're probably here because their parents are dead. Let's just be honest. So they should all huddle up together and march in a very particular direction to get to town themselves. And we need to move on.
Okay.
How far away was it back to the town that we came from? Was like a day, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Notably, Castle Ravenloft is like the town is between you and Ravenloft right now.
Oh,
So I guess it kind of depends on because we haven't had a chance to talk about this invitation as a group. So if the coast looks safe at this point, and I'll do whatever trick we're going to do, I would explain to everyone what happened, my interaction with Sasha, what happened with that, what this invitation is, what we could do with it, and then just point out at this point we need to decide if we are going to continue on with these tarot cards or use this invitation and go directly to Ravenloft,
We need to
dropping
get
the
to the
kids off at the town along the way.
we need to get to the Wizard of Wines. That's what we need to do. That's our next stop because we need to go see Strahd. We gotta get there. We gotta get there. We gotta go. We gotta go.
yeah, and that's on the way. So we just take
What?
the kids
So
with us through the town, and we drop them off in the town.
is, is the town on the way to the Wizard of Wines?
I don't think so.
So
No.
no, we're not taking them with us to the Wizard of Wines. First of all, these kids shouldn't be around alcohol anyway. That's just ridiculous, pig. They just need to head back to town, and we need to make our way over to
Having
the
these
Wizard.
kids go out in the wild is more ridiculous.
They'll be fine. Here, give them some sticks or something.
I'm
They're gonna
gonna
be
tell
street
you,
urchins.
like, you know, Ignatia. There's no slight meant to you, but us three, we were solo. Like we were a little group because reasons. All right, we learned to grow up, not grow up, but we learned to fend for ourselves and all that shit. But we worked as a team. But these damn kids, they're
Damn
they're gonna
kids.
they're gonna be dead. And you know what? Worst case, they're gonna get bitten or dead or whatever, and they're gonna come back, and we're gonna have to deal with them. At least we can bring them to the town. I'm not saying we're gonna
What?
make sure I'm not saying we're gonna make sure everyone finds their family. We're gonna bring them to
This is
whoever's in
gonna
charge of the
take
town,
too
drop them
long.
off. We can go find the wizard or wine, and then we can go deal with Strahd.
Or, or if we're gonna start getting crazy here, what if we just, they've suffered enough. I could do a last rites type ceremony for them.
I am gonna put my hoof down and say no, and I will take the kids back.
Jesus Christ. Then we're gonna get separated. You're gonna get bitten. Then we're gonna have some stupid werepig on our hands. It's gonna be stupid.
Oh.
Why don't we bring them with us to the Wizard of Wine?
Oh my God. Here we go. Now we're babysitters.
What? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know if that's a good idea, but
Let's just stick them
I
all
am
into
not
like
letting these
the.
kids go.
Fine. Let's put them all in a little covered wagon. Just tell them to stay in there. Hopefully they don't knock over any of that
Do
flame
we have
oil.
room to bring the kids with us?
They would all fit in the cart.
Hopefully they don't knock over
Oh,
any of
I
the.
have a thought. Ooh, maybe. Okay. Out of character and all that. I don't know if this is possible. So Toasty, you tell me if this is possible or not, and then you all can tell me what you think. What if, because we have Kazan, what if, and is it possible if we have the kids in the cart and ask Kazan to take the kids to the town, unload them in the town, and then to return to us? Is that a possibility?
We're gonna lose Kazan, but no one's gonna be able to command him because I ate the command word, right? Like I command, so no one else would know, right?
Not unless he finds his owner at some point
I mean, if you
in the
keep
town, which
on
I
hopefully
yelling
doesn't.
his name in front of the kids, they're all gonna know.
This is out of character.
yes.
You could. That's something that you think could be done.
Because we got Cyrenik over here trying. I'm Cyrenik's trying to kill them.
No,
Pig's trying to leave the
no.
group.
I
He
said
doesn't
they can
believe
make their
them.
way back on their own.
That's a death sentence.
Allegedly.
And if we're going to try to continue on to the Wizard of Wine and you don't want to bring them with, this might be the best option. Scorch, what do you think?
Kids should not be left alone. They need guidance. They will die out on their own. So
When
you
did you
would
get a
have to
heart, Tin Man?
they would have to be left with some human to take care of them.
Why does it have to be a
Because
human? Why does it have to be a human, huh? What? What? Really?
Like,
well,
none
you
of you
can't
are
give it to
human.
another warforge.
Literally, none of you are human. I'm just throwing that out there.
Somebody in the town will have to take these kids. Isn't there some sort of housing that you
That's
humans
the
or
town's
whatever?
problem at that
Yeah.
point.
So we
So,
could just
what you
give
guys
the
know?
kids
So,
to them.
so I'm just gonna say what you guys remember is that the burgermeister of the town, um, had previously taken in like 2 orphans
Do we
and had
remember
raised
this?
them. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So, Scorch, how do you feel about my idea of having our friend here, and I'm going to point to Kazan, help cart the kids to the town while we continue on?
It saves us time. He
Does.
can help us rather than all of us going back to the town together. This guy can do it.
I think it's a better option if we are not wanting to take a day to backtrack to the town and instead go to the Wizard of Wine. It's a better option than letting them go free and just hope they live and not all get turned into werewolves.
Okay, hold on. Before we continue this discussion further, Sarah, can you read to me your ideals, please?
I don't know. Where is that at?
It's under your
Did he
background.
did he not have any?
Oh, he has them.
He's been ignoring them?
I don't think I actually put that there. Like, that's
No,
bullshit.
you 100% did. I didn't force any of that stuff on any of you.
But I also have this sword telling me that we need to go.
Yeah?
The
I'm just
sword
reminding
making
you of
do
I'm
it?
just reminding you of that. What you do now is your decision.
You're saying that he had morals.
This whole trip to Barovia has corrupted my morals.
That's valid.
Listen.
Sentient swords are the worst. But
Or are they the best?
as characters, ah,
I grew up as an orphan, and I am not letting these children roam and hope they get to the town on like by themselves. It's
Fine, fine. We'll take them back to the fucking town. We'll sell this
Zaranek,
junk
you're
that we
outvoted.
have. All right.
I don't think we should send Kazan back by himself because I'm
Oh my
afraid.
God, Pig! I just said let's just take him back. We'll
Okay.
take him back to town. We'll offload this shit that we have that we've collected. So like we have these gems that are worth diddly shit. Let's just sell them. I got this drinking horn. I don't know when I'm gonna use it, but we might as well get some coin for it. Maybe get some potions. Let's just fine. Let's fine. Fine. Fine.
It sounds like you need to drink from the horn now.
You are Warfor. I need you to just carry our friend. All right. Fucking
All right.
lawyers yelling at me.
So while he's throwing a fit, I'm going to again get down the children's level. Make myself kind of look a little smaller. Just let them know we are going to get you back to a town with adults who can help you and make sure that you are safe.
You know she breathes fire.
They saw, they know.
Just letting you all know. May not want to be too close to her when she's talking to you. She burps. It might go the wrong way.
But at this point, my eyes are going to start flashing. I'm going to look at you and be like, you might want to watch out too.
I already had to watch out once. I had to watch out once. Nearly burned this beautiful hair of mine.
Now, do we feel like it might be safer for the children to go ahead and go in the cart as we're traveling?
Oh yeah, I mean you can rearrange the cart to like make it safe for them.
Okay. I think that would be for the best, just to kind of help the kids get up there. Plus, probably also quicker to travel with them in the cart versus walking with their little feet.
Yep. Okay. So, all right. So yeah, just continue. You guys are just heading back to town. Um, any other discussions you guys want to have while you're traveling? To answer your question, Stone, it's 250 gold. That pin.
On the movement or on our travel, I'd like to is there any magic about it?
You have
Can I spend a little bit of time to see if
yeah. So I'm gonna say like over the course of the trip, you're able to inspect some of the different items that you found. Um, the pin isn't magical. There is some sort of magic coming from the horn, the ivory drinking horn.
Can you also inspect the invitation?
I can. I'll let everyone know that the horn has got something special with it, it's like a magical aura. I'm not going to keep anything to myself with it.
Special horns are the best horns.
Well,
There's no magic to the letter.
Interesting. And then while Pig's investigating that, I'm gonna ask everyone if we feel like we should actually open the letter and read it, and how we feel about Sasha and if we trust this situation.
well, I think he's just going to do what he's made a deal with everyone else. I mean, Cyrenik here's got this nice light sword, and I feel like a big ass light sword like that is probably going to put some fear to him. So he's probably going to strike a deal to let us go. Do we want to go without dealing with Strahd? Do we want to work for Strahd? Because that could be another option that he's going to offer us too.
I pick. We don't work for anybody but
Right,
ourselves.
you're goddamn right, or you're Strahd damn right.
So
Don't with the puns, pig. It's not good.
while you're inspecting the horn, like I said, you note that it is a magical horn. It's a magical drinking horn. It's got like a small like leather cover over the mouth of it. Um, you can hear something sloshing. Like while you were inspecting, you heard something sloshing around in there. When you opened it, it was empty, which is strange. Studying it a little bit more, you determine that it is an alchemy jug, which I will put in I'll put
Wait,
that in
the
our
ivory drinking
chats.
horn that I hold on, the ivory drinking horn that I put in my backpack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send you a link to what the alchemy jug does. I will note that this is a smaller version of it. So any of the amounts that a normal that are on the link I'm gonna give you, cut that in half. That,
Oh.
so yeah, you see there that it can make 8 ounces of acid. This one, because it's the smaller version, it can only make 4. And same follows for everything else.
Beer.
2 gallons of beer. Stone.
Oh.
Stone. It can make mayonnaise.
Ew.
Um,
Okay, so we're doing the like the caravan back kind of deal. Like we're
yeah.
heading back.
Yeah. You guys, you're not going to be able to make it there before nightfall.
Oh yeah.
So you'd have to take a long rest if you want to.
And we could use a rest.
I only have 9 hit points. So
We could
yes,
use
we
a
need to
rest.
rest.
What are hit points? Is that how your brain deals with stuff? You have 9 hit points.
You.
How about
Yeah.
you can
It's in
sound
zeros
more
and
like a
ones.
you can sound like a person and be like, I don't feel so good. Something you can work on.
I can't feel anything.
Well, I thought we were buddies, like you know, or was that just lies, like Eliza Minnelli, like that crazy goddess Eliza Minnelli. Anyways,
I cannot compute.
All right.
Anyways, are we able to take a long rest, dear DM?
Yeah, just arrange your watches and all that. Laura hasn't woken up yet. Like, she's alive. You know that for certain. But uh she's just out.
I will take first watch.
I could take second watch.
Third.
Okay. Um.
Are you gonna watch over Scorch too? Is it cloudy?
Oh, for fuck. Ah.
Good thing Scorch is not taking a watch.
It's overcast right now.
You know what? This is a good thing we're going to town because maybe we can get Scorch de-cursed before we go deal with the Wizard of Wines and get us a lifetime deal of wine.
We do have a whole bunch of diamonds.
Yes, we do. 7.
7.
Okay. So yeah, it's overcast right now. You don't have to worry about about him turning tonight.
Okay,
Um.
good.
So Pig, go ahead and roll perception for me for first watch.
On my watch. Oh, Pig, you dirty bastard. You said perception?
Yep.
Oh my god, where is that? 9 plus 6, 15.
Okay.
Um, where is Laura Laris?
She's passed out
But
in the cart with the kids.
Are the kids okay?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm tempted. All right, I'm gonna wake up Ignatia for her watch.
Okay. Ignatia, make a perception check.
11.
All right, yeah, passes without incident.
Okay. And I go wake up Saranic.
So Cyrenik, up to this point, um, like, like you were able to fall asleep. That wasn't the issue, but like your sleep has been plagued by just like a series of nightmares. It's monsters. It's monsters of various types attacking you in the night. It's it's uh like the desiccated corpses of the various pigs you used to make your bacon coming to seek vengeance. Uh and um you're also um your mind is filled with these other images of these ghastly figures, like 8 or 9 feet tall, just tall and like unusually long limbs with like 2 or 3 elbows along them, just uh, walking around, going door to door, taking people from their homes. Uh, and making offerings to other homes, and you hear them making these offerings to people, and what you're able to tell is that it's like they're being offered turkey bacon, and those who
Abomination.
accept the turkey bacon,
Abominations.
the people that accept the turkey bacon are left
Deserve to
alone.
die.
Anybody who refuses is ripped from their homes.
Good. Good. They don't deserve to live.
No, the people who refuse turkey bacon
Oh.
are ripped from their homes.
Oh, those poor souls.
Um, and you see these figures making their way towards you, and they're reaching out to grab you, and um, you wake up as one of them plunges like a large knife into your chest, and you wake up to Ignatia waking you up. It's a cold sweat.
Out of panic, I reach up and I just involuntarily grab at Ignatius' neck.
Ignatius not sure how to respond to that. I'm gonna reach out for his neck. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Whoa.
I did not ask for this.
Whoa.
Whoa, what
Look,
is going on here? This is I don't know if this is that kind of a D&D stream, all right?
what? Something was just trying to plunge a knife into me, and I woke up in a cold sweat, and there's someone over me.
It's
What are
just
you
me.
talking about, Stone?
He's
Pig is sleeping.
You need
Stone is
You need to calm
yeah.
down.
It's just me.
All right. Okay. That was all. That was just terrible. All right. I'm good. All right. My turn. My turn.
I will release him. I am going to bed. You calm yourself and don't do that again unless I ask you to.
Oh.
all right.
We lost him for a moment.
Cyrenik, make a perception check for me.
All right.
Disadvantage for you though.
Huh?
Disadvantage.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
of your nightmare.
Well, okay, so that first roll was 16, and second roll was 14. So
Okay.
14 plus 5.
All right. Yeah. Everything appears to be fine. No, nothing of significance occurs. So, at this
Um,
point, everybody goes up to level 5. So you've leveled up.
Yay!
Cyrenaic, do not click the long rest button.
Oh,
okay.
You,
How do
you
And
I
the
do
rest of us?
level up here then?
just go to edit your character sheet and level up there.
Um,
I'm just saying you do not gain the benefits from the long rest. So you do not regain your hit points. Any spell slots that you expended yesterday are not gained back.
okay. I hit level 5.
it's from the misfortunes.
Um,
You will still gain your level 3 slots because of because you leveled up.
Can I roll my hit points?
Yeah.
So it's a D10.
Oh, that's right. We have to actually roll them, eh?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it in chat or just roll it?
Just roll it. I'll trust you.
The 1d10?
Are we all 1d10 or is that just his character?
That's
It's just my
character.
Okay.
character. I'm
Okay.
taking a
Mine-
picture
my-
of this.
My hit dice says 5d6. That's what I roll, right?
Yeah, so just roll 1d6.
1d6. Okay.
And I think Carrie, you're a d10 as well. You're a
Okay.
fighter.
Yeah, she's a fighter, all right. Oh, wait. Oh, was that on? Huh.
And Cyrenaic rolls a d8.
I got a 9.
Okay.
um,
Got a whopping 2.
I got a 9. I took a picture because I was so proud of it. I was like, oh,
Sarah, what did you got?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get this level up thing. What am I rolling here?
You're rolling a d8, I believe, as a cleric.
Um,
My hit points are 57 now.
I'm at 51.
8. 7.
So I'm at 41.
Wow. Yeah, but you're like a sorcerer, right? Or
Yeah.
okay. Gosh.
What did you roll in your d8s there?
7.
Okay, so just add that to your rolled HP. So your new rolled HP is 32.
30 what?
32.
30. How's 32?
No, your
Well,
rolled HP is 32. So when you're doing your leveling and you see the manage hit points button, you go click that and it'll show you a box that says rolled HP. So you increase that by the number you just rolled.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Like I clicked
Oh.
something and I think I screwed up my spells and um. So I click on my hit points. What I just see current hit points, max hit points, temp hit points, new hit points.
so you need to. Okay, so click the anvil to go to builder,
Uh huh.
and under class. Okay, you already see you went up to level 5. That's good. So click manage HP.
Uh huh.
Now you see the rolled HP number there.
Yeah.
So add 7 to that because you rolled a 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just add 7 there.
Okay. And then apply.
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. So now.
I didn't notice where you added where I would add my 2, so I fixed that and added there instead. So I have 43 now. Woo!
Yeah. So, I'll check out a few things on Sarah's here.
I think I screwed something up. I think I clicked prepare on a spell, and then I think it might have taken another one away. And I don't know what it took away.
Mm,
Oh, I get to attack twice too.
yeah. So the spells that we talked about before, looks like you prepared those, which is good.
Well, one of them said it always prepared, so.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right.
But. Yeah, something else.
Oh, yeah, you did unprepare something.
I
Let's see
don't remember
here.
what it was.
I think I remember your spells. Hold on. Animal healing word.
Was it now spiritual weapons are already always prepared?
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds?
I don't see that prepared.
Okay.
And you had to cure wounds before.
Alright. Alright, so I think. Alright, I think that I'm good. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, despite all that, um, whatever spells you like I said, you gain none of the benefits of the long rest.
Alright. So do
So,
do I realize that like I am like cursed or something at this point?
um, hmm.
Because everything that zoo lady said,
Zoolander.
yeah, everything that Zoolander was saying to me, and then even Pig was saying is like he was like talking about curses.
Make an intelligence check for me, just straight intelligence.
Straight into all right. Let's see. So that's 15 I rolled. So where's intelligence? Plus two. So what is it? 17?
Yep. Like there's a possibility that that's tied to everything. I mean, on the flip side of things, like you were presented with some pretty horrific imagery, while you were in that cave. You know, like the rotting corpses and all that other stuff. Plus, like the general atmosphere of everything here. Like you've had like all of you have had some weird like dreams while you've been here. This is the worst that it's been. So like you think that there's a definite possibility that that's related, but on the one hand, it it's first time it's happened. It's hard to say at this point. Um, where is exhaustion? I'm trying to. Where the hell? Oh, there you are. Exhaustion. There we go.
Because don't I? Because I'm looking at my special. Don't I have like some defense against? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into this magical sleep. So wouldn't like I'd be like, yeah, someone can't be like casting a spell on me to make me have.
No, that's only really good for when somebody's trying to cast a sleep spell on you or a
Gotcha.
similar
Okay,
spell, right?
I
Yeah.
So
gotcha.
then you resist, but I think resist is not immune, right? So you still have a chance that it could still work.
Mm-hmm.
But I like your way of thinking because you never know. you might come across somebody and be like, oh shit, yeah.
So one thing to note there, because you have a level of exhaustion, um, your speed is down. So you have five. You can move 5 less feet per turn. Um, and you have. Oh, sorry, that's the new rules. I don't know why it's showing me both rules. Basically, right now, and on any ability check, you have disadvantage. So that's stuff like anything in the middle section there. Initiative, you have disadvantage on. Yeah.
Wow, turkey bacon's that bad, eh? Jeez. I
Yes,
mean, I guess so, right?
it's not real.
Okay. What are we doing?
Continuing to the town.
Scorch, you may need to carry me. I'm really tired. Just
Why are
throw
you
me in
so
the back
tired?
with just throw me in the back with the kids or something. I don't know. Look, there was turkey bacon, Ignatia. I can't really get into it, but
Are you feeling okay?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do we know what's going on with him? Like, can we tell, like, he's sick or cursed or anything?
As far as you can tell, he just like didn't sleep well. Looks tired.
You should probably sleep more.
I tried, pig. I tried.
Okay.
I mean,
So
Scorch, why don't you try and give him one of your famous back rubs? You know, I'll put him right out. Just be careful not to like break his neck or anything, unless he wants that. Yeah, that's fine.
I can't control my strength. Maybe it's not a good idea. Are we all on horses too?
no, I mean no. You at this point you've like you're able to like all like fit in the cart or fit in or on the cart to some
Okay.
degree. Cyrenik, what are you going to be doing in the? Are you just gonna? Are you? What are you doing in the while you're in the cart?
Can I try and sleep?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and sleep.
Okay.
So we have myself and Scorch up front,
Hmm.
and Cernic is sleeping with the kids. Oh no,
And Laura.
and Laura. Oh boy,
I
and
mean, I
then
gotta be somewhere, so I'm guessing I'm probably in
Ignatia
there.
in the back.
It's a big.
I mean,
It's
all
a big cart.
is that where we all are? Because just to make sure, in case
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah, all of you guys had been like taking turns like driving the cart. That's how you were managing it before. So
Oh, it's just one big ass cart.
yeah, and like
Oh, I
this,
thought it was like more. Okay, never mind then. Sorry.
yeah, it's got some horses attached. It's got like magical horses attached to it
All right,
and all that
cool,
other
cool.
stuff. So
I'm sorry. Oh no, Google. Fuck.
okay,
So do I need to do anything to try and like actually get some sleep in this cart?
no,
No?
yeah, you're just trying to sleep. So
Am I successful in sleeping?
yeah, yeah, you get the benefits of your long rest now throughout the day. So you can go ahead and click that button.
Ah, good stuff.
So is he no longer exhausted?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, you guys are able to throughout the course of the day make it back to town. At this point, you guys have done your long rest. So if there's any spells that you want, like if you want to make use of any of the new abilities that you have, you're free to do that now. Uh, yeah. Um, so you get to town. So we're in the town of Valaki. Uh, you're aware that there's a temple there to Palor, like the Morning Lord. Um, you're aware that you're aware of like the Burgermeister's mansion. That's the that's the person that you know has taken in children like orphans previously.
Like that should be our first stop.
Should
Mm-hmm.
should we also get we also need to get Scorch to someone who can remove
Yeah.
the curse. We got some diamonds.
Yeah.
So we're going to the Burgermeister to drop off these kids.
That
Yeah,
way
we
they're
gotta
just
drop off some
yeah.
kids at the pool. Oh, I really hope that they have a pool.
Okay. Uh,
Pool of
so
mayonnaise. Thanks to this jug.
make your way to the Burgermeister's house. Um, see the old woman who met you previously when you first came to this house answers the door. Oh, we weren't expecting you back so soon. Are you here to see? Are you here? Are you here to see the Burgermeister? While I like frantically dig for his name again.
we don't necessarily need to see him, but in our adventures and whatnot, we freed 8 children from cages
Tell him about the ninth.
in a
Tell him
werewolf's
about the
den.
ninth one.
We're not discussing the 9th one. We freed 8 children and saved them, and we're hoping you can give them a home.
Things got a little spicy with the ninth one.
And I'm gonna kind of open the back of the cart and like I'm gonna lead her to the back of the cart and open the back of the cart so she can see them.
Oh my goodness! Oh, look at you! Look at you children! Oh, come here! And she ushers the kids.
As she's
Out of
doing
the
that, I'll let
cart.
her know like they're all pretty traumatized.
Especially
No
around
one's really
torches.
talked.
Keep
We
them
don't
away from
know.
torches.
We don't know who any of them are or their families. We don't know if any of their families live here. We don't know anything. But they are safe and alive, and
8 of them.
we cannot help them any longer in order to succeed in our quest. And we're hoping that they can either have a home or find their family with the help of you and the others here.
Oh yeah, yes, yes. Of course, we'll. Oh, it's see these stories too often these days. But yeah, yes, we'll see to it that they're taken care of. Come here, dears. And she yells. She opens up the door and yells to somebody there. Quick! I need some meals prepared for all these poor children. Oh no. She's just she's gone into like full like caretaker mode at this point. Um,
Make sure you don't give
Yep.
them any charred food.
When you said make meals, I was like, because I was starting to think, hey, everyone, dinner is here. And I'm like, oh my God, can you imagine? We just served up 8 kids. Oh my God. I'd be like, well,
It's
that's
not
not
Sweeney Todd, okay?
good.
okay. And she you hear her yell at somebody else. Quick, somebody sends someone, it calls somebody over. Go see the Martikovs. See if we can't get uh, some uh, some lodgings for these children for like temporarily until we can get something more permanent set up for them. And he rushed, and
No cages. No
one of the
cages.
servants, uh, runs off to in the direction towards the inn that you had been to previously. So, uh, yes, no, we'll see that they're taken care of. No,
Thank
they'll
you.
be fed and clothed, and yes, we'll take care of them.
As a former orphan myself, thank you.
Well, if hopefully, hopefully they grow up to be as strong as you seem to be. And
As long as you
yes,
keep them away from torches.
all right. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
Uh, do you have like a apothecary or someone who may be able to help us out with a curses by chance that we can go talk to? Is it
You
somewhere in
go to
town?
somebody at the Temple of the Morning Lord might be able to assist you.
All right, thank you very much. All right, kids, don't go dying on us or whatever. Good luck.
What, you care about them now? What?
Well, after you killed one of them, kind of feel bad for him.
It attacked me first.
I mean, it was a child. You just kind of when it starts grabbing your leg, you just kind of kick it off. It's like,
Look, I'm angry, okay? Don't make me choke you again. Let's go.
look, we have a scroll. We could have just used it. I mean, it's a letter, but it's rolled up. You could have just booped him on his snoot there and said, "Bad. Don't do that."
I didn't mean to kill it.
It's like you might as well have kicked a puppy. I mean, you burned a puppy, but
I didn't mean to. I just wanted to scare it away. It was quicker than I was anticipating.
I feel like the fire behind Stone and myself in our videos was foretelling of the tragedy of of Johnny the Feisty.
I don't think it's Johnny the Feisty now. It's
Feisty?
Johnny the Crispy.
Well done,
And
Johnny. Well done.
oh, okay, Scorch, which is hilarious too because
The name.
his name is Scorch.
Yeah,
All right,
let me get you
are
over to the
you
temple.
ready? Let's go.
Maybe someone at the temple can look at that sword.
Ooh.
It's light. And some of the temple know what it is.
All right. I guess we're heading to the temple of the what?
Yeah.
The pale moon. What? The pale what?
Oh, Morning Lord, Morning Star.
Morning. The morning wood.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
That's a different kind of temple.
I knew Sarah was gonna say it, so I needed to get in on that first, so I could claim it.
Yeah.
Morning wood is mine.
Yeah, you claim
You're
it.
claiming the Morning Wood, huh?
Yeah.
Carrie's like, I'm not claiming it.
You're claiming it.
Gary's
You have
like,
the sword.
I chopped that shit down. Chop.
Get out of here.
Okay, so let's see. So you make your way to the building you know as that's been identified to you as the Temple for the Morning Lord. It's a slouching, centuries-old stone church. There's a bulging steeple in towards the back of the building, and on the outside walls you see cracked stained glass windows look to be depicting various figures. There's a fence of wrought iron enclosing a garden of gravestones next to the church. Uh, yeah, and the garden is uh, looks to be a little overgrown, not neglected necessarily, but uh, yeah, seems to be. It seems to have seen some better days.
Gorge.
Yes, pig. Let's go. Like you said. We're going inside the temple.
Okay, all right. Um, so you walk in. The temple is. Uh, uh, yeah, you see. Uh, yeah, you see the interior, and you see like there's a bunch of like panes of glass missing from the stained glass windows. Some are cracked. Um, see a see a small boy. Looks to be wiping down the altar, and he's got like a broom off to the side. Looks like he's been cleaning up uh, uh since cleaning up after the morning service. Maybe 15 years old. And he looks up as you enter. Is like, yeah, welcome to welcome to Saint Angel's. Uh, how can I help you?
Friend here, pointing at Scorch, uh, was bitten by a werewolf. So we need to get that
Oh,
cured. We got some diamonds to grind up in the diamond dust, and so we need to get that taken care of.
the boy says, oh yes. What kind of looks you over at Cyrenik? It's like, is this not within your capability? Or, like you look to hold some power over like with the divine. You should be able to do this. No?
Wasn't able to do it last time, so I'm always willing to give it a shot, but I don't know. That's why we're here.
Yes, of course. One moment. Um, goes to there's a door behind the altar. He walks through there. Um, and a few moments later, I see he walks in with like an older gentleman. You estimate he's like early 50s. He still walks around with the air of with the spring of youth. Like trying to like present himself with a bunch of youthful energy at the very least. Um, he says, "Yeah, yes, yes. Told that you're in need of some assistance. How can I help you?"
So, uh, I had never removed a curse before. Um, previously, we talked with some people said like I would need to. I've never done it before, but we have some of the material used to remove it. Our friend here was bitten by a werewolf, so either I may need some guidance of my own, or I need some assistance in order to assist our friend here.
Okay. Yes, we can can help with that. Has he gone through his first transformation already?
No.
Excellent. There's still time for this. All right. Yeah, I can help you with this. Uh, uh I can also walk you through the ritual to do this so that you're able to do it yourself going forward.
Sure. Let's do that.
Okay. So, uh,
I'm becoming more useful.
so the priest takes out this holy symbol. This like takes out this amulet from around his neck. It's it's got like a sun with a halo around it, and rays of light emanating out the bottom half of it. It's very similar to the image that you saw atop the steeple before. So you can assume that this is a symbol for the Morning Lord. Um, Let me look something up real quick. No, I don't want source. I gotta unbind that. I hit that by accident way too much. Okay. So, so, as he takes out this holy symbol, the priest asks you to kneel down, Scorch, just because you're so tall. Uh, Take some holy oil and kind of like puts it all over his palm and kind of just palms your face. And Cyrenek, he has you repeat a prayer, like a ritual prayer. And as you do that, you feel this surge of divine power go through you, and um, as that power moves, like it comes from like deep in your diaphragm. You can feel it going through your arm, and you see this glow start to reach your hand, and as it reaches where Scorch, or where your hands are touching Scorch, the light spreads over Scorch, and he starts to glow briefly before, and as the glow fades, Scorch, you feel that familiar heavy presence of that curse be lifted, and yeah, you are cured.
It worked. Thank you.
Notably, Cyrenek,
Yeah.
you're like what you're like. This is a very different ritual than what Madame Eva performed. Madame Eva's ritual specifically needed diamond dust,
Mm-hmm.
and and Father Petrovich did not ask for that from you.
Oh,
Like that's like it wasn't a requirement of the ritual that he performed.
Okay.
But I'll also say to everybody else, um, what do you remember of the ritual that Madame Eva performed is that like the diamond dust was very obviously consumed by the magical effects of what she did. Now you can like
Consumed.
yeah, Cyrenik, you're aware of spells that consume diamond dust. So I'd say based on that, like she used a different way of removing the curse than what is available to you.
Okay.
Both were effective. There are different requirements for both of those spells. Like you recognize the spell she used as Greater Restoration.
Okay.
Like you don't have the capability to cast that right now. You know you can't cast it in the future. Father Petrovich, watching this ritual happen, he says to you, Scorch, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better?
I feel like I was before. I don't feel as heavy.
Oh, you're still pretty heavy.
Well, it was more heavy when I got cursed.
Things are getting heavy.
It sounds like this did the job. You're lucky we were able to do this before you transform. It's not. It's much harder to do after the fact.
So
I
does
am
Try
very.
Cyrenik
not to
know
get bitten again.
I shall attempt to do so. But thank you.
Anytime.
So
Wait.
does Cyrenik know how to do this now? Is that what's
Yeah,
happening?
I kind of just did it. He made my hand.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But so does this is the remove curse spell, right?
Correct.
So technically, I could also cure Laura, or no, because she changed.
It's much harder to do after the initial transformation. There'd be a check involved.
Okay.
But you, yeah,
But you
there's the
could try.
possibility. There's the possibility of curing Laura.
If I wanted to.
Yeah.
She's always
There's
been
also
such a bitch.
like because of the brand of magic that she uses. Um, there's like there are choices that may be involved on her part.
Okay.
Like
Because she's a blood hunter.
correct.
Ah, okay. All right. Fair enough.
All right.
Okay.
And I just think that I'm fine right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What is the plan now, ladies and gents?
Out of character, I want to remind Allie. She said something in character, but I don't know if I want. I honestly, I'm torn on whether or not I should remind you of something else we were going to do. And if I'm not sure if that's going to poke a whole big bee's nest of stuff. Do you want me to bring it up?
I mean,
I
I
don't
got
remember what you're talking about right now.
I.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna bring something up to this priest dude. Who's right here.
About
The sword.
yeah. Okay. All right. Do it.
Oh yeah, that
That's
yeah.
that's
All right.
what yeah, that's what I wasn't sure. I was like,
Uh,
should I remind or
sorry. What was the priest name again?
Father Petrovich.
Oh Jesus Christ! These
We
names.
do that once in Yellowstone.
All right. Uh,
Father Lucian Petrovich.
Hey, Father P. All right, here we go. I found this sword. I think Ever since I picked it up, I have a strong desire, honestly, to go and confront Strahd. Um,
Well, first off, I'd say you found part of a sword. Um, to be a sword, it needs like the blade part.
it comes out as light, like I swear it comes out as light. It does. Like you gotta believe me here. It came out as light. I'm waving around the hilt.
I look at Cyrenik as if he's crazy.
After some time, yeah, the blade
Eh.
like it does like emerge after the first wave.
Ha! Ha! There it is. There it
Oh,
is.
oh, okay. Do you mind?
Yes. Here you go. I hand it to Father P.
Uh, this. Oh, this hasn't been seen in some time. Where did you find this?
Uh, Den of Werewolves. It was in front of a statue of Mother Night. Just in a big pile of stuff.
You took this from an offering for Mother Night?
Yeah. Look, we got a card a while back that said we had to like
One
take it.
one moment. Um get on yeah, yeah, for yeah, it says can you get on your knees for a moment, please?
Father, I mean, at least buy me dinner first.
Trust me.
All right, all right.
Um kind of rubs his hands together, gets the oil out, and performs the same ritual on you. Um and as he performs this ritual, there's this you weren't aware of it before until it was gone, but there was this this creeping presence in the back of your head. You didn't. It felt as though like there was somebody there watching you, and as the spells cast completes, that feeling disappears. Did anyone else take from the offerings?
I think I would have taken the cloak brooch. I got that in my inventory.
So you took it, or was it given to you?
No, I remember Cyrenik saying it, and then I said, I'm gonna just take the cloak brooch and go find Ignatia. So I took it. Yeah.
I missed that part.
Mm.
That's
Sorry.
my bad. You should have had the nightmares too.
Pig's life is a nightmare, so it would have all blended in. It's fine.
Father Petrovich again performs that ritual, and yeah, that feeling that I just described, you're realizing it's not there anymore. Okay, let's try not to do that again. Don't do that again.
I mean, look,
If
we got
there's
this.
yeah, and
The
that's
ends
fantastic.
justify the means, right, Father?
Not always,
Do you have to
but
do the ritual on Pig too?
yeah,
What?
he just did.
He just did.
Oh.
Okay.
Pig didn't need
Just
to
like
get on.
that.
Pig didn't need to get on his knees because Pig's like already like at that height.
But I would get on my knees.
Because
Sure
you're
you
such a good
would.
boy.
Yes, you would. Yeah, Pig, get on your knees.
Does anyone feel like a spit roast?
That's something, all right.
Oh boy.
All right. Okay, so father's looking this over. This has been lost for. This is Sergei von Zarevich's sword.
Who the hell is that?
This thing is blade. So, so you know that Strahd's name, like you know from the diary that you recovered before, that Strahd had a brother named Sergei. Like that, you recognize that as like his Strahd's brother's name. You also know that, like from his diary, that um, at some point Strahd's brother died. Uh, it's alluded to in his entries, I believe, that uh, Strahd had something to do with it, but he never outright says it.
Hmm.
But yeah. Um, yes, this was said to have been destroyed.
Clearly
Uh,
not.
well, I mean, clearly, at least partially, because this was a with a crystal blade attached to this before,
Well, now it's just a
like in
light.
the stories. Um, uh, you say you've picked it up and you want to destroy Strahd?
I do. I feel almost compelled to do so.
Oh, okay. Knowing the history of that family, that makes sense. Um, you, he sits down with the. Yeah, sorry. He takes the sword, the sword, goes to the altar. Starts preparing another ritual. Cyrenik, you recognize this as him like ritually casting the spell, like detect good and evil. Uh,
Okay.
well, the intentions of this blade are not evil. I can tell you that much. It's just it, and you see him stop for a minute. Um,
But
and he kind of puts a hand up as he seems like deep in thought. I sword. The sword seeks revenge. It wants revenge. Uh, it mourns a loss, and Strahd is at least partially responsible for it. It seeks revenge on Strahd for that. And like Cyrenik, you're like, as a person who's like spent time most with this weapon, you're not attuned to it by any means, but it's been communicating with you because you've had it.
Hmm.
Um, like you're recognizing, you recognize like these pauses might be like the sword like, flooding this man's head with its own emotions, similar to what you were feeling before.
Father, I feel like the sword is communicating with you, like it did with me.
It is. And I feel that pull too. I would not I would not seek conflict with Strahd so readily. That's on a personal level, but it feels as though this this might help you in your battle against him. Picks it up and hands it back to you.
I take the sword back.
Sorry, I can't be. I'm sorry if that's not what you were looking for, but that's what I'm able to
No, that tells us that
ascertain.
we got what we needed to as part of what our quest had us go. So now, the question is, who should be using the sword?
That's a discussion for you and your friends.
Well, that's fine, Father. I will discuss it with them. All right, friends. We have this
So
sword.
so Father P, maybe it's not a good idea that you tell anyone about the sword that we found it. Maybe
Oh,
keep it on the down low.
I wouldn't dream of it. No, yes, of course, yes.
Okay, because you know.
Sooner somebody deals with him, the better. This land has been cursed by his presence for far too long.
Oh, we will.
All right, Ignitia, Pig, Scorch. We need to decide who should be wielding this sword. I feel like there are two clear-cut options that make the most sense, and it's either Scorch or
Pig.
myself. You have a
What?
bow. You are right. God damn it, Pig. Shut up.
Hunter Luton.
I'll loot his hunter loot.
I feel that this sword belongs to either Scorch or myself to use in the coming battle. It makes the most sense, but I don't know
It
who
does.
would make more use of it. It is clearly a weapon of light,
Then it belongs to you.
but would I make the most use of it? I don't know what will happen once we attune to it. Ignatia?
Unless Scorch feels very strongly about his ability to use weapons of light and have it be a sword versus a great axe or whatever Scorch currently has right now, I feel like it makes the most sense for you to use it personally. That's just my thought, though.
Peg, we already know your thoughts. And I feel if we woke up Laura and asked her, she'd just start going off about the bow.
I just realized I didn't give you guys the link to the entirety of the weapon. There are some other stats that you might be interested in.
Longsword, blah blah. Well, this looks different than what you sent us before.
Because I didn't realize that these stats weren't on the Sunsword page. The Sunsword page has specific lore attached to it as a result of it being in this campaign.
Mm.
The Sun Blade is the actual stats.
This doesn't have any stats on it.
Yes, it does.
You gain +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon.
And the weapon deals. See, gotta read the entire thing, unfortunately.
I'm trying
You
to.
have to read.
I'm-
The more that I read this, the more that it's pretty clear that it should go to Pig. So, because he'll just have the bow and the sword, and it doesn't matter if the sword is like about what it's going to be about 3 to 4 times taller than Pig is, but
So the long and short of it is, this weapon gives you a +2. It's a +2 sword,
yeah.
and it deals radiant damage instead of slashing damage. And when you hit an undead creature with it, it deals additional radiant damage. So a lot of the extra stuff that happens as a result of using this blade are depending on you like using it in a martial capacity.
All right, so I that tells me it feels like it fits more with Scorch. But is Scorch a two-hander or a one-handed?
This is a versatile weapon. It can be used as one or two-handed. And Scourge is currently dual wielding two one-handed weapons.
Then maybe it should go to Scorch.
Scorch, what do you
Carrie?
think?
I don't know. Who would use it the most?
I'm thinking you.
Because I'm right in front of the enemy.
You
Well,
are. I'm.
I don't have magic.
you're a warrior, right? And you're just going right up in there and Ginsu everything, basically.
Yeah, I mean, while I'm a war priest and can attack physically, I typically use magic
You
more.
stay back usually.
Mm.
Okay. So if it's more logical that I keep it, then I would use
Well,
it.
both of you are both melee. So Cyrenik as a cleric, clerics aren't like cloth priests, like, oh, we can't do it. They go out there and kick the crap out of things too. So both of your classes are sort of like that too. I would say you carry are more primarily go out and blow shit up. Cyrenik is secondary because he's also looking around for healing as well. And I think the rest of us more hang back. Although I think Laura Laris, because Blood Hunter, I'm not super familiar. Do they go up in there and do stuff, or are they primarily range, or are they mix?
They
Right?
can do either, or she's playing as ranged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was
I
gonna say she's been mostly range.
like if you do the sword, like you gotta be up in there and kicking and just get up in there into people's grills, right? And kill them, especially if they're like undead. That's like extra damage too, right?
And we're gonna be dealing with lots of undead.
Yeah, and
I
that's why I'm
mean,
saying, like, I think
yeah.
I've seen that.
Like my first thought was, well, it's a weapon of light, and I figured, well, as a cleric, okay, but you're a war cleric too, not necessarily darkness, but then if Scorch is technically up there and kicking the crap out of stuff, then better for the party.
Yeah. All right.
So
Scorch.
Scorch can maybe spray paint the other Warhammer to be gold colored, so then you'll have two gold color. One's really light and one's just kind of shine, like a shiny thing. Right?
So, one other thing I'm going to point out to everybody, like, roughly what you're looking for at each of these different locations. You found three, found at this point, two of them? Yeah. Found the diary and the sword. You know that um, one of the other things you're looking for is something of a more divine nature, if that's going to help you make your decision at any other point. That's the thing at the Wizard of Wines.
All right.
Okay.
Scorch, I think you should be using this.
Okay. If you think that that's the best use of it, that sounds logical.
Yeah, just get up in there and really beat the crap out of things with it. Hand the sword over to Scorch. Take it.
Okay. Are you going to take the time to attune to that now, Scorch?
Okay.
I'm asking if you're going to.
Well, yes.
Okay.
So that it's with me.
All right. We'll go ahead and add that to your
To
inventory.
attunement?
I just realized, like, what if it takes over Scorch? And now you've got a robot killing machine. Like what, a 9 foot tall? I don't know how tall you are, but holy Jesus!
I have to add it.
Yeah, I just already added it.
You did? Okay. Morningstar? No.
Sun Sword. I'm
Where's...
going to have to refresh.
Okay.
Yeah, and just pick one of your other weapons to not equip anymore.
Uh,
Who was writing the notes? Because I started to for a bit, and then I forgot, and now I look back and like there's a whole bunch of notes.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
I've been writing some stuff.
Okay.
I did a little bit.
Okay.
which one should I get rid of?
Okay. Well, you make that decision. Everybody else. Uh. Oh wow, it's getting late, eh?
Mm-hmm.
For your Eastern time zone folks, uh, you want to stop here for now? It's like after midnight for y'all.
Yeah.
C, probably okay because I think we're kind of at a spot that it's kind of a break point, right?
Mm.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
what we're doing next is heading off to the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Wine.
Wines.
Thank you. I was just gonna do that.
All right. Okay. Well, we will stop there. First off, before we do anything else, Allie, Sarah, Stone, roll a d20 for me.
Oh, come on.
Oh God.
You
Arlie
waited until I put it
missed
away, you son of a
two.
bitch.
She should be reading it next. I protest.
Your
Mightily.
protest is noted.
She needs to
16.
understand what the hell even happened here.
No, Allie doesn't. Oh, yeah.
I
Allie
rolled a
does have
16 as well.
Oh, mother.
Oh.
Okay, sometimes you give me 20s, right? And sometimes you don't. You give me ones. But this time, I need a 20.
No, I need you to read the real notes,
This one right here.
not the
Oh,
fake
if
notes.
Oh, you can't even see it. Oh, well. Okay.
Yeah,
20. Come
it
on,
was very
baby.
shiny.
Come on, baby. 14.
Oh, so close.
And you just said that you didn't make any notes.
No, they've been making notes.
I
The notes
know.
are fine.
All right.
Fine, I'm gonna do it as Pig, right? And you know how
Yeah.
that's gonna go. All right.
You guys can do
I'll
the
be
recaps
fine.
however you want,
Goddamn right. Here
as
we
long as
go.
somebody does a recap.
Oh.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. This is a lot of fun. Um,
That was a
Sound of
good one.
Music. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that.
What? I
Uh,
didn't see that.
yeah.
Why did I
We'll
see that?
we'll tweet from we'll post from like the socials when we're going live next. Right now, the plan is to do this again next week. I know it's crazy. We're gonna have a session 2 weeks in a row,
I don't know
Oh.
how to handle
potentially. Yeah. Ali, tell the fine people where they can find you.
You can still find me on Twitter at @Alejandros_K, Blue Sky, Alejandros, but I don't have the energy to be on either of those right now, so I'm around. But you can hear me every week on Live Laugh Lore, a podcast about Warcraft lore. Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Sarah, where can people find you?
I can be found on Seraphis at Twitter, because I'm not calling it by its new name. Blue Sky
Okay.
and Twitch.
Carrie Stone.
Usually
Carrie,
on
you,
Stone's Discord.
yeah. Or you can find her in front of my shed, making sure I don't ever come out because she's locked me in.
Your she shed.
So well, it's not a she
It's a
shed and it's not
spider
a he
shed.
shed, it's a spider shed. Fuck. Anyways, you can find me at STONEGRASP because even a single stone needs to be grasped on Twitch, on Blue Sky, on the Gram, on YouTube, and I do another podcast now. It's a wrestling podcast about our wrestling EFED, and it's try to keep it in character. And it's called Beyond Time and Space. Because we're beyond time and space. Okay, Toasty, where can we
Where
find
can
you?
Hold on, where can you find that podcast?
Oh, on Spotify. Beyond Time and
Okay.
Space.
That's
It's
what's
like
coming up on my spot. I was wondering what this random podcast that being
it's
suggested
like
to me
20
was.
minutes long tops
I'm
each.
just like, I've never heard of this. Why is it
How's it coming
here?
up on your list?
Just
It is in my
recommended.
suggested.
Oh, how would it know that though?
I don't know.
You're hacking.
Like I know you can possibly follow people on Spotify, but I don't think like I only have 2 people that I look at their playlist or what they're listening to, and that
Yeah,
was from way back in the day.
yeah. Don't look at my playlist names. They'll just depress you.
Oh, Toasty, where can we find you?
You can find me on almost all the socials at Toasty Posty Can. The exception is Blue Sky. I'm just Toasty Posty there. Yeah, that's about it. I don't. This is the only like streamy thing I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thanks everybody for coming out, and we'll see you next time.
Festivus in a month and a half.
Good night.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Bye.